Santiago?
Your grandson will try to escape.
I'm looking for a pilot, a Nick Colton. He'll do anything for money.
What the hell? They were waiting for us. Somebody told them.
Charles Bronson in Breakout. Thursday, 8:35. Fox Classics.
G'day, I'm Graham Blundell, and welcome to Fox Classics Spotlight on Charles Bronson, the great archetypal American tough guy. But privately, he was upset at his typecasting and longed for more challenging roles. He harboured those feelings, even though in interviews he continued to work hard to create an image of toughness. He told interviewers that he'd been in fistfights and had been arrested on charges of assault and battery, and he liked to suggest to journalists that his hobby was knife throwing. But reporters who checked out the stories found no police record, no assault and battery, and no predisposition towards violence. In fact, they learned that Mr. Bronson's hobby was painting and that he was a quiet, personable, gentle man. Well, that may have been true, but he's one tough, grisly hombre in tonight's movie Death Hunt from 1981, in which he's teamed with another hard-nosed Lee Marvin. And both of them were almost 70 years old when they made this movie, but age shall not wither men like these, and Death Hunt doesn't hold back when it comes to delivering the action and the violence. And take it from me, it's one full-on flick. The movie, directed by Peter R. Hunt, is loosely based on the longest on-foot manhunt in Canadian history. The actual event lasted more than 2 months across the Canadian ice. Bronson's Albert Johnson is a hermit and trapper who doesn't communicate much with his fellow man. He saves a dog during a gruesome dogfight, and Hazel, the dog's owner, played by Ed Lauter, claims Johnson stole it. So he assembles a posse to take Johnson down, but Johnson fights back and forces Hazel to bring in Marvin's Canadian Mountie Edgar Millen and his new partner. Johnson, of course, evades capture and the chase begins. Set and shot on the fringes of rural Canada, this very underrated Western on ice takes a generic action setup into some truly dark moral territories and a nihilistic meditation on man's savagery. Marvin's surly lawman attempts to control the unfolding chaos of undisciplined, bloodthirsty savages trying to hunt and kill Bronson, only to find their bullets are more likely to hit each other than the killer on the loose. And it's a pretty exciting story. Awesome to see two old-school action heroes like Charles Bronson and Lee Marvin face off against one another. It's not the first time they appeared in a movie together. They were also in the 1967 action-adventure epic The Dirty Dozen. So sit back and be thoroughly engaged with this tough movie. Bronson and Marvin have great chemistry, and the dialogue comes right out of the old-school tough guy manual for action movie terminology. Death Hunt.